My terrifying night locked in the Conjuring house. You ever have a night where the air itself feels like it's side-eyeing you? That was me the second the door clicked shut behind me at the Conjuring house. I told myself I was just doing a classic face your fears moment. Why no, honoring the old school grit our grandparents swore built character. But honestly, I was already regretting my life choices. The house felt alive, not in a cute, historic home way, more like the walls were holding their breath, waiting for mine to stop. The floorboards creaked under my feet, slow and deliberate, like they were warning me I wasn't walking alone. Around midnight, the temperature dropped so fast my breath came out in white clouds. Then the whispering started. Super faint at first, little threads of sound curling up from the basement like someone calling a name they didn't quite remember. I tried to laugh it off, but the laugh came out cracked, like my voice knew something my brain didn't. I moved into the old parlor, and that's when the darkness shifted. Not like a shadow moved, more like the darkness itself straight up rearranged. A tall, thin silhouette stretched along the wall, bending like it had joints where joints shouldn't exist. It turned toward me, even though it didn't have a face, and the room suddenly smelled like old dirt and rotting apples. I bolted for the front door. Would have been great. If it actually opened, the lock jammed, the knob freezing cold under my hand. Behind me, the whispering grew louder, stacking into harsh, overlapping voices that sounded furious I was trying to leave. Then something touched my shoulder. Not a breeze, not imagination. A heavy, deliberate press, like a hand that had waited a long time to touch someone again. I spun around, heart doing parkour in my chest, nothing there. But the fingerprints stayed, icy, burning into my skin. The voices stopped all at once, total silence, worse than the noise. And in that dead quiet, right by my ear, a woman whispered, "Stay." I didn't blink again until morning light finally cracked through the windows and the door unlatched on its own. When I stumbled out, shaking like a leaf in a hurricane, the house just sat there, smug, quiet, like it already knew I'd never forget what it did. And honestly, it was right.